Rich is cleaning, which tells you something about the company, because Rich is all over these rigs, making them shine. Yeah. Rich, great to see you in Tampa.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So, you've got a great lineup this year. Some different things, some innovations.
Yeah, the 17 TB and the 14 TB, which is also available to queen bed, those are new this year. These have been revised a little bit. We've put some new upgrades into them. We've changed our air conditioner over to an Eberspacher, which is an incredible air conditioner. One of the big complaints we had was the noise that the Domestics were making, just loud, because they have the big squirrel cage. But these things are super whisper quiet, very efficient, and very much improved over what we had before. We've also put in DC to DC charger standard. And when you do the power up package, we've got a 50 amp DC to DC charger along with a 12 amp, so you can get up to 62 amps from your tow vehicle, which is really impressive. We upgraded our converter to a 75 amp converter, which is nice over the 40 that we had before. MPPT controller now is standard along with roof solar prep. And we've actually offered hard panels that come on 200 watts with our power up package, and the power plus package will add another one, a 3,000 watt inverter, and 3 more 100 amp hour batteries for a total of 400 amp hours in any one of our units. So those are the big electrical improvements that we've done. I think the thing that we're most excited about, and these are our 3 best sellers in the ROG line, the 12RK, 12BH, and the 14RKB, but we're really excited about what the Venue's done. It's a really cool floor plan, tons of storage, and that rear entry with the big long aisle is perfect for putting e-bikes in, so people have a secure place for their bikes. And we've got it made so that you can really secure them down real easily with just the addition of a couple of single post airline track tie-down rings. We also moved to an impact guard roof. So our one-piece fiberglass roof has changed to Impact Guard, which is it's a reinforced polypropylene product that's got it orients this way, then this way, then this way, and they melt that together. It's got better UV resistance, and you can't puncture through it. So if a big limb were to hit your roof, it's not going to come through. And we did this kind of weird. We did that. Of all the trailers that we've built, we've probably had 5 or 6 that have had cracks in the roof. And it's been stuff like limbs hitting it, and you'll get a spider crack. It's repairable, but I just thought, it's not going to cost that much more to go with Impact Guard. And when we did it just, now I don't have to worry about that. That problem's gone for customers, which is really nice. So we're always looking for ways to make improvements. And one of the things is I don't always wait for model year change. If I find something that really makes sense, I'll go ahead and move it in right away. And Impact Guard was one of those things. We did that just after open house, which was really exciting. But it's an incredible product. It's truly built to last because we're doing so much stuff differently, beginning with the materials. We're using an aluminum frame, an aluminum chassis, 360-degree welds are on every aluminum tube where they're joined together. Our tri-bond construction is very unique, where we're actually using Sikaflex to adhere the frame down to the chassis, then we mechanically fasten it, then we weld it. And that Sikaflex acts as a vibration dampener to remove harmonics from the road, which makes the welds last that much longer. And we're doing a one-piece composite floor, a one-piece interior fiberglass ceiling, which you don't normally see, a one-piece roof, which would be that Impact Guard that we were talking about. The key is keeping water out, but if you ever had an incident where water got in, there's really not much that can happen to this trailer. There's Asdale, and the composites don't absorb water, can't promote mold, mildew, or rot, and it's a real solid foundation. So we've been real pleased with it.
It's great to have a trailer that you can buy, quote, for life.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily want to keep it for life because there are always innovations.
Yeah, there are. Oh, well,
but the build quality makes it great for resale.
It does. And one other thing, we've had some customers who they'll get into this and decide, I want something bigger, and they might move into a Venue, or they might buy somebody else's product. But what makes my trailer a little more valuable even than just the quality is that I have a transferable warranty to any subsequent owner. It doesn't matter if you're the 5th owner. It's like a car. I believe, and I don't understand the industry and why they're like this, but I believe that I'm building this product and I should warrant that trailer. Not you, the buyer. You don't have anything to do with the equation of my trailer other than you're the owner, and we're happy to have you. but I should stand behind that trailer for the time period which I said I would, not regardless of who owns it. So having that warranty, you know, we have a 2-year bumper to hitch warranty, covers everything in the trailer, and then we have a 5-year structural warranty. And if you were to sell it, there's a little value to say, hey, this still has a year left on the bumper to hitch and 4 more years on the structural. It's no cost to you or I. You just go in and register it on our website within 30 days of the purchase, and that lets us know you've got it, which is good. That way, if there's any, say we had a recall on a furnace, we'd be able to get a hold of you. So that's the real important part of it. But, you know, standing behind your product and doing the right thing, it's not hard to do. It's just not as common as you would think in this industry at times. And I just do things differently.
And warranty aside, they're built so well, that's going to sell it.
It does. We don't have a lot of warranty claims, but I think that's also the area where we shine the most. It's the service after the sale. I mean, I'm on our owners group, which we don't control that. I love people to go to Facebook and go to the Encore RV owners group. Because you'll see I always call it the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I don't ever ask anybody to take anything down, because what you need to do is see if there is a problem, is watch how we handled it, and that's what gains the confidence. I think if you go in there and said, hey, what kind of company is this and how are they to deal with, you're going to have 20 or 30 people go in and say, I love them, they're the best. It's a different level of customer service. And you know, when I'm at shows like this, I hand out my business card. It's got my cell phone on it. And I'm available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I truly mean that. If you call me at 3 a.m., I'll get up and talk trailers. You'll be the one to say, hey, I got to go, Rich, because this is a passion of mine. It really is. It's I really enjoy what I'm doing. I love to create things like this. I like tangible items, and this is what I do. I'm an adventure camper, so I really enjoy building these things. I'd be a little more bored if I was building fifth wheels, you know. I mean, I could get behind it, but it wouldn't be as fun as this.
Yeah, this really takes a lot of thought and trial. I mean, you're taking these things out, you know, trying them on your own, finding out what works, what needs to be changed. Like the air conditioning, you realize, yeah, I got to do something with that.
Yeah.
And you make the adjustment. And your customers are giving you good feedback too.
They do. And I say this, I would much rather a customer, and I don't mean to be rude when I say it, I don't really care what you like. I want to know what you don't like, because that's how I get better. Mm-hmm. When I formed Encore, before I built a trailer, I had some designs in my head, but I wanted my mission, what I was really all about first. And Encore meant it was my Encore performance. This is my last thing, my last foray in the RV industry. And the infinity emblem in the middle means that we don't stop moving forward. A company that's not advancing forward, always improving the product or the level of service that you're doing, is a dying company. And the easiest way for me to move the product forward is to listen to the customers. Those are the people that use them. I use it. You know, I bought our first trailer that we built. It wasn't something I got to keep for free. I had to pay for it, but I wanted to own it. It was important to me. And I remember my partner at the time says, you really want to own the first one? Why don't you get like the 5th or 10th one? And I said, if the first one's not good enough for me, it's not good enough for my customer. I go, honestly, I don't walk every trailer down the line, but I did the first one. And I would sell that to anybody, but it's not for sale. It's mine. I'm buying it. And I've enjoyed it. I will tell you that I've tried to break it as best I can. I've had it airborne 2 or 3 times. It's a solid trailer.
Yeah.
And, you know, my family members, my son-in-law uses it to go hunting, and he's always nervous about breaking it. And I said, that's kind of the point. I just want to know what broke so I can learn from it. And we've got enough trailers out there right now that we've got great feedback, you know, on where improvements needed to be made, but they were far and few between. There's not many things, but the major improvements are how it's used. It's, you know, what are you doing that's different? And like a lot of people complain, this is a fine example, because these trailers are all within a week of each other, but there's this one happens to have the old griddle tray, which lifts off and goes away, and it's a little more difficult to store. And then we just went to this pop-up one over here like a week later, and this is just a lot easier to operate, and you don't have to store it anywhere. So this just folds up, this goes in, and this comes down, and there's 2 pins, and that's it.
Look how simple that is. And these are the kinds of innovations you can get excited about.
Yeah, it really is. So regardless if you're going to use our griddle or not, this is actually a really nice item. So you pop this out, and what I do is I just kind of bring these in like that. that. And then this is the backsplash to keep grease off the trailer, or you don't want to use it like this with the griddle because this gets really hot, but if you're just going to use this to prep food or do something, it's really nice. And this is all aluminum, so this is powder coated aluminum, all laser cut and formed. It's got a couple of things on the side to hang stuff, and it's been a really well received thing that we've done. But like I said, we're always working on things that we can get better at. That's what's really important.
Well, Rich says he stands behind all of his trailers. Come to Tampa, you'll see him standing in front of the trailers.
Yeah,
Rich,
appreciate it.
What a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate your time today.
Yeah.